this is me addressing what it is and how it's been, and it's been terrible. And I don't feel like I need to keep talking about this. This is it for me. I'm not going to talk about this.
Bro, if you're going to be my stepdad, this is going to be wild. This is going to be wild.
What do you mean?
Like, if you're banging my mom,
Oh,
I mean, you're pretty much my stepdad. Like, it's going to be, what are your DMs like right now? What are your DMs?
I'm sorry. That's the wrong drop. I'm sorry. That's the wrong drop.
Was that a DM?
That was...
Tom Segura just addressed the Christina P divorce out loud for the first time, and people are giving him shit for how he did it. So why is Tom the villain here?
Because you're an ass.
Okay, Charlie, calm down. Let's hear the guy out first. But I can see how you would jump to that conclusion simply from reading the YouTube comments on his video. So quick catch up here. Tom and Christina, basically the founding couple of their entire empire, are getting divorced. TMZ broke the story in July before any of them addressed it. Christina talked about it first, and it was pretty rough. She spent some time talking about the issue, kept it classy, there were some actual tears, the whole thing. I have a video on that, but I'm sure most of you are up to speed. Either way, Tom hadn't said anything and didn't say anything until a couple of days ago. Well, except for that one time where Bert was clearly hinting at it and they ended up talking about the Odyssey. But then finally, on a new episode, Tom sits down and actually addresses it directly. And credit where it's due, he does say some real stuff.
We are back, and this is my first podcast here in a while. I know that a lot of people obviously heard the news and saw last week's episode where Christina hosted it, and I don't feel a need to like say a lot to people, but it bothered me that a lot of people were like, oh, I can't believe you would make her go address this alone or like do this on her own, you know, which couldn't be further from the truth. The truth is that like we have been recording separate episodes for a long time now, because everything that people know is not new to us. It's, you know, it's been many, many months. So this is not like brand new to us, and we record separately. So her episode was first after our return, so she addressed it first. It was never like, hey, you go handle this. You know, it was just kind of the timing of how that worked. It's been horrible. It's a horrible experience. So I just wanted to let people know it's privately, it's horrible. It's a long experience. It's emotionally a roller coaster. Your emotions change often many times in a day. If anyone's ever been through it or knows anyone, it's like, you don't feel the same all the time. And it's really tough on you. Like personally, it's really tough. Having it be public is, it's awful. You know, I can only tell you that it's awful. We wanted to be private. Like that's how we were handling everything, right? It's like a private matter. And the day you get a phone call from your publicist going, hey, TMZ got wind of this and they're going to run a story. You're like, what?
Can I be honest?
Yeah. So I'll just say that it's very hard. And I personally am not somebody who is the type of person that's like, let me be an open book about my private life. Some people are. I understand the people that are like just heartbroken, and I understand the trolls and people. It's not something I can't wrap my head around. It's part of how it goes. I totally get it. I just also wanted to tell you this to reiterate that like we're not combative. Like we talk every day. Just so people know that like. This is like, I support Christina in everything she does. She supports me. And our focus, as you would imagine, is just on our children. Yeah. And, you know, we're just trying to provide the best life we can for them. And we're trying to take care of them. And I personally, you know, you're not going to see me doing interviews or podcasts or press about this. This for me is like, again, this is me addressing what it is and how it's been. And it's been terrible. And I don't feel like I need to keep talking about this. This is it for me. I'm not going to talk about this. You know, whether some people are okay with, some are not. It is what it is. Like I'm I'm going to just be focused on what I do. And like I said, taking care of the kids, and Christina and I continue to do that. And we talk to each other, and we're fine with how things are moving along, as disappointing as it is. It is what it is, like in that regard.
So you can see how he pushes back hard on the idea that he let Christina announce it alone, saying they've literally been recording separate episodes for months because the split's been going on longer than the public ever knew. But thing is, the public did know about it because of the TMZ story, so that narrative is flawed. It was because of that story that Christina talked about it, and then Tom did this seemingly as damage control. And I want to take this opportunity to preamble this whole thing by saying that neither of them need to address it publicly. They don't owe the public an explanation, as this is a personal and private matter. I agree with Tom on that, but it just seems that if they're amicable as they claim they are, if they were both choosing to address it publicly after that, then why not just take a couple of minutes to do it together and get that out of the way? And maybe even do it in the strictly business way that Tom kind of did it. Because that's another thing of how people are reading into Tom's statement. It's not really about what he said, it's how he said it. Christina shed some tears and spent most of the time talking about the issue and asked the internet not to pick sides. And Tom sounded like a guy doing damage control, like perhaps he wanted this whole thing to play out quietly in the background and TMZ shit in his scrambled eggs. Doesn't matter how honest your words are if you deliver them like you're reading terms and conditions. And people noticed that immediately. Comment sections are saying he seemed way more bothered by people criticizing him online than by the actual fact that a 20-year relationship just ended. And a lot of people are straight up done giving him the benefit of the doubt. Now, both of them described the rupture as civil and cordial. Christina P specifically asked fans not to pick sides, but it doesn't really matter how many times two people say, "We're fine, we still talk every day." The second it's public, strangers online are going to build a full courtroom drama out of it, whether the couple wants that or not, especially if one of them has already been playing the villain role for a while now. Because this is obviously not the first time Tom gets shit from the internet, which is probably why people jump so fast this time around. And that's just me using a polite way of saying,
He's an asshole.
a couple years back, there was the washcloth thing, where he said on his podcast that only poor people use washcloths in the shower. There was also the whole airport thing that people dragged him for, calling it a full celebrity entitlement moment, which are just two of many things to show that he has become more and more unlikable. He has also said some really fucked up things to and about Christina P in public. And that's exactly why, when this story broke, the reaction from a lot of people was,
Fuck this guy!
Either way, he and Ryan go on to joke about the divorce, and you can kind of see Tom be miserable while Ryan laughs the whole time.
Please don't message me.
Because my mom hit me up, wants to know if you're fucking. You're her favorite comedian, bro. She shit when she saw you.
Your mother?
My mom loves you, bro.
Shut up. How old's your mom now?
I think she's approaching 80. Bro, if you're going to be my stepdad, this is going to be wild. This is going to be wild.
What do you mean?
Like, if you're banging my mom,
Oh,
I
shut
mean,
up.
you're pretty much my stepdad. Like, it's going to be, what are your DMs like right now? What are your DMs?
Man, he's nigga.
I'm sorry. That's the wrong drop. I'm sorry. That's the wrong
Was
drop.
that a DM?
That was.
Who left that?
It's.
Okay, we all heard that, right? Two old white dudes laughing at the N-word soundboard. I can see how the internet's verdict right now isn't sympathetic, like, at all. Now, whether that's fair, that's genuinely up for debate, but that's where things stand right now. Christina is getting the sympathy vote, and Tom looks like he's just running damage control on this entire thing, and all in all, the marriage that basically built a podcast network is over. Subscribe for part 2 because...
Shut up! Oh my God, I don't care.